So the stuff that you're talking about is like practicing, listening to recorded calls. Maybe you hear, right, because you're managing your company and you're involved in your processes, that one of your reps had this amazing call with somebody who was really, really difficult, and you like the way that they handled it. Well, okay, you have that recording. You can play that for the rest of your team. And that's sort of the process that we have here, right? Is somebody might be difficult, we show it to the rest of the sales team. We have a call center with 300 agents. So when we're training them, right, because I answer, I don't know, something to the tune of tens of thousands of phone calls a day, I have plenty of examples to train my team with about handling a phone call really well, about handling a phone call maybe not so well. It happens. We're all human, and things happen, right? Like everybody makes mistakes, and everybody's new and has experiences. So I want to talk to you specifically about the things that your company helps address as it pertains to the biggest problems that you see home service companies face.
Yes, again, a great question, Nick. Let me go back to what you said about finding a really good call. I love that idea. Don't just take the bad ones and focus on the negative. I love the fact that you're like, wait, if this is a win, let's look at what they did. Let's mirror that. So that is a huge win. Don't just take the bad calls. When you hear a great one, man, let's celebrate. That is an awesome idea. So our company, Power Selling Pros, we are a coaching organization. So yes, we do training, but the unique thing that we offer is we do coaching. So we actually are logging into your CRMs, Service Titan, Field Edge, House Call Pro, whatever, and we're pulling those calls. We're monitoring those calls. So we're kind of taking a snippet of the calls that you're taking. We coach every 2 weeks over the phone, one-on-one coaching. We listen to those calls. We talk about what we heard. What could we have done differently? We come up with a new game plan. We practice those calls together. And then we set a goal to really work on and push for the next 2 weeks, including a little bit of homework. Watch this video, read this book, check this out. Tell me what you thought, to help give them some guidance. The unique thing is so many companies internally maybe don't have the time to do it, or they have good intentions, but they're like, man, I just don't have time to listen to calls, and it's too much. It's frustrating. I don't have the right tools to help coach them along. So it helps to hire a third-party coach, someone that's on the outside, because what I found is, you as the owner, you're probably come across as the dad. We come across as the cool uncle, which means when we have conversations, you're much more open to say, awesome, let's do it, right? So we create that connection and we see the change take place over a period of time. And so we're measuring KPIs. We're looking at what are your booking rates? So we get that baseline where you're at right now. Where do you want to be? Is it offering additional services over the phone? Is it selling service agreements? How do you turn that call center into a profit center? That's my goal as Power Selling Pros. I want the CSRs to be a profit center. No longer do I want them just to be considered overhead or lost revenue, or, but selling additional services, whatever you sell, IAQ products, duct cleaning, different affinities you do, plumbing, electrical, service agreements, rehashes, making phone calls back when repairs weren't sold or replacements weren't sold. So if you start to see that CSR as someone more than just answering the phone, but they are a profit center, you will invest into them. You'll invest time and money, and you will get the results you're looking for. So that's my favorite thing about Power Selling Pros is we come in and we basically take this off of your plate, right? We do the hard work. Let us just make your job a little bit easier. We'll do the hard work. You'll get the results, because really that's some low-hanging fruit. I mean, if you could book more calls, what does that do to the bottom line? Does that get technicians more opportunities, comfort advisors? 100%. So for a small amount of investment, the ROI is like 1,000-fold, right? It's absolutely amazing. If they could book more, just one more call per day, what does that look like? It's huge. It's money.